Hey guys, level 2 here. Alright, what we're gonna do is a trade review and a trade plan for tomorrow. Firstly, we'll do the review, so let's get into our review segment. Alright, so we had a plan for ES today, we just died. Um, Tomorrow's supposed to be rollover date, I would explain that later. So, this is a composite of what we're doing for tomorrow for the trade plan. So we didn't hit anywhere close to the 68s, neither the 05s. Wasn't interested in anything in between. Only point we were probably looking at was looking to sell 94s. Tight trading range. Trading range didn't even break the overnight high from London or Japan. So that's what you call a tight trading range. We double tap the gap fill, which is we identified this morning in the live stream. We didn't want to take this trade. We could take this trade here this morning at 6 a.m. and then this time would not have yielded us much. We might have got now one contract 1-to-1. Didn't really like what we were seeing. We were busy trading oil, so last night you would have seen more or less I put out a trade alert, sold the 94s, 90s. Well, I actually sold at 94, looking for the break to the downside based on the API report. We got in, got out overnight, profitable trades. I didn't log it in our log because I would have been out of session log, so I don't want to actually cheat the system. This digest from a live trading what we actually did on the live account. So we got the drop, we opened lower, we were looking for the low, the punch to the upside. We know exactly where we were looking for, which was the 30 to 40 range. So that is the 50 to 30 to 50 to 40 range. We got news, which is their custom swing. So I'll just bring this chart here. So news came out at 10:30. This is a 5-minute chart. So you would see the initial bounce to the upside kicked off. Let me go to a 1-minute chart to see if I could pull this up a little bit better for you guys. So this is news release. So we try to follow top step rules. So initial news release, bounce to the upside, hit order block at overnight London high, which we identified early o'clock this morning. Did the tick. We were looking at getting in at 30s. We got in at 30s and rolled to the downside. We got an early trade at the 20s, at the 30s. Got in and got out a scalp at 52.05. Got in back here at 30. Took our profits at 80, which we identified as the point came in. It went up. We didn't have much to do for the rest of the day. What we did on live was more or less sell 52 flats. Got some profits. So we totally scaled out of our swing trade now. So now we're looking for a swing back based on our analysis. We more or less hit our profit targets for today. Would have been maximum profits for on the live account. Again, that is just live account stuff, that is private. So right, so we identify this range here overnight. So this will be our active range low now, where we want to see a return and not a break. You can see where the 72s are as the daily low. Yeah. So you can see where the 72s are. So more or less got out of our trade. So we targeting The 70s, I return to the 70s tonight. So you know this is a demo account. I wouldn't be showing you live stuff. So right, back to what I was saying. Right, so here the 72, so we're looking at a return to the 70 area. So you're gonna have a single place over there for overnights, right, between that node, which is the midpoint, return to low. So we're looking to go as low as possible. So we're looking to enter at 75s with a 30 point stop loss, 1-to-1 risk to reward, which puts us back here. That's for overnight trade, and we range high. For tomorrow would be a return to value area low. So we have this band we have built here. Let's try and find some stuff from live analysis right now. So you want to take the midpoint of this, which is 51.70. One contract to the sell side. May look at 75 as the perfect entry. Make sure we clear the 52 breakpoint level in case of the test. So that'll be our protection node right there and there. So we have proper risk management, proper take profits. You can see why we're looking at those positions on that level. Me look at 80, closer to the upper side of the value node side. Right, just to make sure that if we hit profitable, it could be adjusted. Looking to be a bit on the aggressive side, on the buy side. Know exactly where stops is and where trailing stops are. They wouldn't get the orders on them in now because it's 5. So once the orders on them out, because the market is closed. Right, so that is a review. ESM was probably dead. So what we're looking here is this way called composite. Anytime you're looking at trade, you have to look at the whole picture, well, more or less part of the picture. So we looked at from Monday open. You can see we filled the gap, found a better support, a lot of price acceptance in this area. We're looking to sell 2900, and these are not made up numbers. Deviation, closing price was 81.5, 2902, 63s are most valid points for entries. So we have value area high on the composite. So value area, so, and you could see right there. So that is why when you're switching composites, this is what you look at. Deviation, so I could enter as low as 98. Once I could be beyond this 06, which we had as an entry for today, looking for just the clip right here at 98 and drop off. So once we could manage our trade, we'll be able to do that. And on the 60 side, if you look at the swing high, the swing low, you would see a single print right here. So this is the composite of the swing low to the swing high on the major trend. You can see this little node right over here. Right there. That little band of a single print. Once you can see that single print there, that is very much a target. So you have between 63s as the average, 66 as the high node point, and you could go lower to 60s as your low entry on that particular setup. If we do crash and fall, we know where we get buy. So that's for more or less the basic trade plan for tomorrow. It could always change overnight, so whatever we change it, just removing all, so clean up the chart, remove all, so make sure I can have a clean chart to work with on trading. It's a lot to show you while we trading on this, but this is where we do our analysis and make sure we within the level. So we're looking at the midpoints of both bands. I'm looking to play off it. So we're looking at 98s really and 63s as we break point, reversion point. Looking for 7 points. We may take, since tomorrow is Thursday, roll over there, we may take a 2 contract on it. We leave 1 contract running overnight and reset it to 2 contracts tomorrow morning. Most likely, I would be running probably a half an hour update live in the morning, like I did this morning. I think I was a bit early this morning because we had oil to deal with. That crap. Yeah. So more or less, those two zones are what we looking for tomorrow. I hope you guys finding the information a bit. Like, share, dislike it if you want. um, so hopefully live trading for the guys and who asked about it. That is how we actually execute trades live. You would see 2 separate live videos for today. I don't know if I fixed up YouTubers yet, but I will try to add them to the correct playlist today. So yeah, just want to watch a review and skip ahead how I executed the trades and what we were looking for. So what I did was a bridge trade today, 1 in 1 out, 2 contracts, got out, got back in, profitable trade. So let's go to the trade log and see what we had logged. Maybe just look at it slow and see if, right, we don't want to take anything more than we have. I think most of the days, well, all of the days are profitable. This is so far for the first 3 days. Some this, some, so positive 194. Positive 44. Some this. So far the week has been reasonable. So we have a total of 801, 811, 80 on we equity right now, plus 880 for 3 days of trading. Not bad, not gangbuster numbers, but trading safe, trading small. Don't want to lose the pants off in the first week of trading. I'm showing you guys this is more or less a teaching tool and finding levels and using it to execute. So we're looking at rollovers, so let's go to rollover, and how we gonna rollover tomorrow would be starting off the roll. Oh, we're gonna be rolling right here. So what we have set up is 1 chart, more or less. I can pull these charts. We have ESM, ESU, so they will be transferring across later in the week, or more or less. I don't know if it's Friday or Monday you're looking for. So if you're looking at ESU today, you would have probably gotten 1 opportunity on the identified, but volume is too light to be trading that right now, 64,000 contracts versus 54,000 contracts versus 1.1 million. So trade most called traded spots. So that's it. I hope to see you guys probably um 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern time. Run through everything that we're doing. If you have questions, post them in the chat. I'm a bit tired today and all. So also I have a couple videos to watch. Might probably do a specific video on Top Step that might take me about over the weekend. Also my brother would be visiting, so he'll be coming from foreign, so I might not have too much time next week and the week after to go through stuff. So I want to finish that before Sunday. Okay, guys. I hope you had a good one today. Traded small, traded smart. Plan your trade, trade the plan. Execute based on price, time, and make sure that you're trading smartly. Okay, guys. Bye.